Hey friends, it's Emily from Burlap Kitchen, and I know some of you are not ready for Christmas, but I'm going to post this one anyways because it's so cute. I'm using one of the eggs that I found. It was left over from the Easter at Hobby Lobby, and then I just painted it white. I did give it like 2 or 3 coats just to cover up that blue, and then I scuffed it up with my sanding block. Next, I'm using some of the Dixie Belle Antique Wax, and I'm just running that over top with my blending tool. And once I get that dried, now I'm going to add a hat. I get my fabrics from Jubilee Fabrics. They have all kinds of really pretty selections. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. Just glue it in place there. And I just kind of rip it in place to kind of fit the hat. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie it off with some twine. Once I get that tied off, then I cut the top. Next, I decided to add a little scarf here down below. And if your fabric's not long enough, just glue 2 pieces together and put those in the back. That's what I did. Now I'm going to use my Sharpie Paint Effect marker and add some eyes. And then this little nose is from our Christmas Fun Box. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go ahead and paint it and sand it and then give it some antique wax. Now I'm adding some cheeks with some blush. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this in place. Our Christmas Fun Box has all kinds of fun little embellishments like the nose and the star I'm going to use. It's just really fun to keep on hand for Christmas crafts. So I did add the mouth. I did go back through with some white just to give a little bit of accent. I added a bell to the bottom of the scarf and then some greenery to the top of the hat there. And then I'm just using my hot glue here to glue another bell up to the top of the hat. And then I'm taking the star, which is from our Christmas Fun Box, and I'm going to go ahead and paint that white, make sure it's dry, and then I scuffed it up and added the antique wax to that also. And then I'm just going to glue it over top that pine. Next, I'm coming in with some Snow Tex and glitter, and then I'm going to apply them with my palette tool, the Snow Tex with my palette tool here. And I always say this is a little tricky to work with. It kind of reminds me like when you have a hot cake and try to put icing on it when your cake's not cool enough. So you do have to play around with it a little bit. And then I just added some glitter. This turned out so cute. Let me know what you think and if you plan to give this one a try.